Bucks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to the Flames and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last year's national champions, the Auburn Tigers. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Sooners would kick this away to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Wideouts now clustered. An inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Catch made on the out route. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 33-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking for more now. Here he goes. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
All the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchdown.
Don't piss me off, Randall.
It's early, but this
what are you doing?
Fired up. Listen to this noise here.
What are you doing?
It's going to be tough for the visitors today. The game is
I mean, I don't know. It's not a complicated question. What are you doing?
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have.
He ain't arcing nothing, bro.
It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
You on there getting slimed.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and
Yeah,
the
play this
quarterback,
game
and your
first.
eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
I already know the game. Game you.
Physical defending. That ball is incomplete. Brings up second down.
You don't want to know. I just started.
For the receiver, hold on to the football, and he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in an era that we live in right now,
Open North Raiders.
Try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is
He never left.
years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Trying to create here on the move. Oh, it is a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football.
Where are you taking them?
And the ball comes out.
This became mine and Cav's new bread and butter.
Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding with you behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Quick pass, the catch is made.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Wants to throw it. Quick catch over the middle. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Headed for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this.
They also hit back.
By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make
Just me and Cavs were playing, I don't know, this weekend, last time we played, probably. And Cavs got down by a team. I went and pushed another team, killed a team. So Cavs got blanked on by a team we were fighting prior to that. And as I was going down to the other team, obviously the team comes back and pushes Cavs when he's by himself. I come back over and down one. I throw 3 trailblazers. Bang! Bang! Second one puts down one guy. And then third one I throw hits me, downs me, and we're all 4, or all 3 of us. They already put Caps out. 3 of us are sitting there. I have to crawl all the way to the extract, and Cass is like, "Don't let them out." They're crawling behind me, bro. I closed the fucking extract. Cass said, "Don't fucking let them out." I got engaged. I said, "Bro, hurry! You ain't gonna make it."
Ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but of running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Trying to success the formation. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Finding some room at the 25. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And it comes out of the 25. No. Attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Crosses the 45. They get him down to a big gainer to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. And the pass is incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a bullet, but incomplete. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And he's brought down out at the 46.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. He'll throw it now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The shotgun handoff here. But bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Accurate throw, catch made right near the sideline. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Gets rid of it on the move. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He could go. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. A screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near the goal line. It does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's the target, and it's complete. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46.
I got some Brooks.
2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
I have.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. It's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a third down play. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's looking to scramble. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Auburn. The defense produces 6 points.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. You bring him down after a short return with a takeaway. The 26-yard line is huge.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Here's the second down play.
Looks
like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker.
Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So the offense getting
y'all just keep reloading.
Now they kick off and hopes the defense.
Me and Cass will freeload until I Justin 10 games in a row till we get so close. We'll be like, bruh, one more team. We would be like, it's every time, bruh. It never fails for us.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. Brings up a third down.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to him about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. That's exactly what they did right here.
What do you mean?
So a timeout is called
Like,
to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more.
Well, on
plays
this
before
game,
halftime.
this year they made it to where you can have up to 32. But this one's just with Dylan and some other people. I think we have like 10.
Needs a completion.
No, it's like you have a full season. It's like you have
Take a shot down the left side.
like a full like I'm Auburn in this one, and depending on the conference stuff, you can do user games. Like this time, I only had 2 user games. And I'm playing one right now. Then I played Dylan next because he's Alabama. But if some people do it, you can line them up in different conferences and stuff. You can have like a user game every week. Other than that, though, you play. Ain't bad. It gives me something to play when I'm not playing anything else. That's when I did end up getting Crimson Desert.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The
Yeah.
passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean.
I'm not too far in. I'm only like
the deficit here. Breaking free
20 minutes in right now. Got start playing it late at night.
Pick up on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters,
Definitely super detailed. Like I can already
keep hammering away with that run.
get that out of it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Second down after that.
We get in there bringing our stuff, and next thing you know, we're in.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
God, I love to see a quarterback willing to put his life on the line for his teammates. What a job here of picking up the 1st down, taking that big hit, and going right back to the huddle. You can see his teammates patting him on the back.
You gotta set it with his foot.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
You know.
Looks to his right. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from a 1st
You
down.
flew too close to this one.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting.
I've probably seen them.
Finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Am I tripping? Is Justin's mic
Just
low?
had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the
Okay.
defense
I was about to say, I don't know if I was tripping or not.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his
I know you're talking about. I can't think of what he said.
No problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. It's an outbound catch made.
The key here,
Retail
Chris,
Magic.
is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Looking to scramble. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. The quarterback.
That's what it technically means, but you know what it actually means.
They slow the game down with a long
For the media.
drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a
The hell is
receiver
that?
and score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
The first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. Fights through a tackle.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here.
Anybody
He's
home?
onto that football to the last possible second to
think
give
that
that
anybody
play a
home?
chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He's running out of time here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Catch made on the left side. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the back gets the football. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep on the scramble. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Knocks through the extra point. We are dead even here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Catch made over the middle. And he breaks the tackle and go to a solid gain there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. He flips it to the back across the middle. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Love this call on the angle route to get the back out of the backfield and in the middle of the void of that zone coverage, and he turns it into a really nice pickup for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. He dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. So first and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Now it's second down here. Quick throw, the catch is made. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Caught quickly. You bring him down after a short gain there.
You got one. It's been a little while since you got that one, ain't it?
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick catch. Finds room at the 30. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Auburn. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Well, Jeremy just goes. Didn't say anything.
Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Where's Chase been? You want to talk to her from Chase?
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Chris,
This, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defensive play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Now they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They'll hand it off. He breaks free. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Moves out of the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Moves up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
It is intercepted. Could take it all the way. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Looking for a late deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. They'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with Impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.